All right, bettors or wannabe bettors, those of you waiting for PA online sports betting to launch, one of the questions we get all the time, and I mean all the time, is when DraftKings and FanDuel sportsbooks are going to be available in Pennsylvania. So as you know, right now, so far, if you're watching this video in early April when we're recording it, online sports betting is not yet live in PA. However, it will be soon, anytime between now and July, and obviously we'll keep you updated. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and visit crossingbroad.com to get all your latest betting news for PA, including reviews of sportsbooks, promo codes, and just straight up betting advice and commentary, thoughts, and analysis. But online sports betting is not yet live in Pennsylvania, and DraftKings may even be further off than you think. So why? Is it legal? Can it be here? The answer is yes. However, there are some things to consider. In New Jersey, the way it works, now I know I'm talking about New Jersey here, just bear with me. In New Jersey, the way it works, licensed casinos or operators are allowed to work with up to 3 skins. For each casino is allowed to work with up to 3 skins. And that means, take for example, Resorts. Resorts is actually the casino that backs the DraftKings app, the BetStars app, and I believe there might be one other for them in New Jersey. So while they themselves don't have a public-facing betting app, they work with partners like DraftKings and BetStars. DraftKings itself is not a licensed casino in New Jersey. It's obviously the case in Pennsylvania as well. So in Pennsylvania, it's a little bit different. Each licensed casino is only able to work with 1 partner or 1 skin as opposed to 3 in New Jersey. So take the number of casinos in New Jersey, multiply it by 3, and those are the number of betting apps that could theoretically be on the market. Pennsylvania is different. There are only 13 licensed operators or casinos in Pennsylvania, and since they can each only work with 1 skin or app, that means there can only be 13 total apps. DraftKings has to partner with one of those casinos to be able to offer their sportsbook in Pennsylvania, and so far, they have not. FanDuel has. FanDuel has partnered with Valley Forge Casino and Resort, so that will be the casino backing the FanDuel app. We'll get more on that in a minute. A lot of the other casinos have brand recognition in the area. Take Parks, take Sugar House, which already has its own branded app in New Jersey. They will be coming out with sportsbook apps, and most likely, almost certainly, or in fact certainly, they will be branded as Sugar House Sportsbook and Parks Sportsbook or something similar. They will use their own brand names because they're popular. Ditto for the western side of the state in Pittsburgh, where you have Rivers Casino, also owned by the same company that owns Sugar House. They're going to come out with their very own app. But in Pennsylvania, DraftKings is going to have to partner with one of these casinos. But since many of them already have brand recognition in PA and are using their own name and likeness to brand their apps, the options are dwindling. Take, for example, Mohegan Sun is working with Unibet. Mount Airy Casino Resort is working with BetStars. Valley Forge working with FanDuel. DraftKings, there's only really right now 4 casinos they could possibly work with. One is the Meadows, and then you have other brands, Sands, Hollywood Casino, and Lady Luck. None of those have huge brand recognition, so there is the possibility they might want to partner with DraftKings. Here's the other wrinkle, however. In Pennsylvania, the casino itself that backs the app has to have their branding on the app. So take the case of FanDuel, one of the big players in the space, partnering with Valley Forge. That app is going to actually be something like Valley Forge Casino Sportsbook powered by FanDuel, and it will feature Valley Forge branding instead of FanDuel. So while it will look and feel like the FanDuel app in New Jersey, it will actually be branded as Valley Forge, and it's going to be very confusing for users early on. So this is kind of another added layer of complexity in Pennsylvania why it's not going to be just as simple as downloading the DraftKings Sportsbook app. But DraftKings does want to get in the market. Officials and sources within DraftKings and the PA betting market tell us that they plan to be here eventually, hopefully by the start of football season, assuming betting even gets launched by then, which it should. However, right now they don't have a clear partner. They will need to find one before they want to be in the state. So what will the app look like? What will it feel like? It should look and feel mostly like the app that is in New Jersey. If you've driven over the bridge and played in New Jersey or know someone who lives there or has it, it will be generally the same experience. However, like I said before, it will most likely be branded with whichever casino they partner with. So it might be the Meadows betting app powered by DraftKings. Super awkward, but it should still be the same app. Another thing to consider is that the sportsbooks in New Jersey are taking an overwhelming amount of action on New York and Philly teams. That's only going to be exaggerated when betting comes to PA, as the two major markets to offer any large-scale online betting will be basically centered around Philadelphia. So you can expect more of the Philly-centric odds boosts that DraftKings and PointsBet and FanDuel like to offer, because that's where their audience is and eventually will, spread out over the rest of the country. Now, a lot of people thought that when DraftKings partnered with Caesars actually taking a small stake in DraftKings as a company, part of the reason for this was to give DraftKings access to states where Caesars has casino properties, which they do in Pennsylvania in Harrah's Chester. So a lot of people thought, okay, DraftKings partnering with Caesars, Harrah's will be the brand they partner with to launch in Pennsylvania. But reports say that won't be the case for whatever reason. So while the Caesars partnership will give DraftKings opportunities and inroads to other markets where maybe the partnership cost isn't as rigid as only having one partner as it is in PA, that would be the case. But in Pennsylvania, they are not going to be working with Harrah's. So they will have to partner with one of those 4 remaining casinos. So DraftKings will eventually be in Pennsylvania, probably, most likely. They'll have to find a partner first. Hit the link below, subscribe to our channel. We'll keep you updated on everything about PA sports betting. Visit crossingbroad.com, hit the sports betting link in the top, get all your news on PA, what sportsbooks are live, promo codes, betting analysis, everything else you need. And be sure to subscribe for more of our Broadlines videos.